Wala na akong tubig. Baliktad.
After a long, rainy hike, you're going to reach the various accommodation for overnight stays at last. On Mount Kinabalu, there are a few mountain huts available overnight, such as the Laban-Rata Rest House, Pendant Hut, Panalaban Hostel, and Limaying Hut. The highest mountain hut in the group is the Laban-Rata Rest House at 3,272 meters above sea level and adjacent to a restaurant. For Via Ferrata climbers, the Pendant Hut is exclusively a cozy and eco-friendly alpine-inspired hut. Check into your accommodation and dinner will be served at Laban-Rata Rest House restaurant. Get some rest and get ready for climbing the top of the mountain after dinner, and that's the next day. Sabah Parks issue 165 ascent permits a day for each person to climb Mount Kinabalu, which means that there is not many people who will be able to go up the summit every day. This situation will only get worse during peak season when it becomes difficult to find any available slots, although the odds are you'll have very little choice. But around October to January, there is going to be a decrease in the number of people who want to go up the mountain. That means you'll have more possibilities and it won't be necessary to compete with a whole bunch of people in order to get the date you want. But when you get to the summit, less people will make it easier for you to appreciate the mountain. As a side note, fewer people also means that you don't have to wait too long in line for the summit.
Grabe gutom yan. Hungry? Very hungry.
Just quality time.
Quality time.
That's what it is. Maybe we should have had some quality.
That's a phrase. His name.
Surprise! Iyak na siya! Iyak na siya! Iyak na naman siya sa amin. Meron pa pala umabot.
Si Christine kasi inaano ko eh. Kasabay ko siya. Hanggang, di ba yung step niya, yung 2 step mag-iintok siya.
You are the one. Oh, that's why I think like nobody's there anymore. Did he leave? I swear, but I did.
Via Pirata.
Ferrata.
Hindi, joke lang. Ferrata. After having some time to rest and recharge our energy, we now ascend to the summit, and this is before dawn, usually between 2 and 3 a.m. the following morning. In the dark, the climb goes over some steep sections with wooden stairs in subalpine forest. The sight of a slow-rising sun and illuminating the mountains around us is one of the highlights of climbing Mount Kinabalu. But in the morning, not every sunrise promises a dazzling technicolor display of pink and orange. However, you do have a higher chance of seeing a beautiful sunrise when there are clouds around. And do you know when you can get many clouds? Well, after a rainy day. Climbers have to use an attachable rope when climbing towards the top. Thus, to protect themselves against cold and avoid cuts on their palms, climbers are advised to use thick woven gloves. Also, if there is rain, make sure to bring a highly water-resistant knapsack with raincoats, ponchos, and umbrellas. It is a good idea to buy nice walking shoes or hiking boots. Be well prepared with energy snacks such as chocolate, nuts, glucose sweets, and your water. Also, bring a headlamp for dawn hiking so that you don't get lost or slide down the cliff.
I even can't speak properly anymore. Maybe I could use a stick? Or can I use this?
The Sayat Sayat Hut at 3,668 meters is quickly reached by climbing the rock slopes on the Panar rock face. Here, the climbers are checked for security to account for the number of people ascending and descending the summit. The climbers, given the effects of high altitudes, may find it difficult to breathe and move slowly when air is thin. On the summit plateau, there is a white rope that goes up to the rock section. This is for guiding, orientating, and assisting climbers to the top of the mountain in darkness or fog. As most hikers commence as early as 2:30 a.m., you can see the beams of torch lights in the dark as the procession of climbers go up higher and higher. There's not a whole lot of anything to see but the city lights. In addition, you can also see the small city if it's sunny. There are ladder posts, railings, and rope along the Mount Kinabalu summit trail to guide you up the steeper slopes. The Ranao Trail has been introduced due to the route from Panalaban to Sayat Sayat Hut checkpoint has been damaged after the earthquake. This has become the standard ascent route on Mount Kinabalu's lowest peak. The Ranao Trail is nearly vertical with steep sections of wooden stairs of 70 to 80 degree incline. There are even no stairs in certain sections and you have to carry yourself with a fixed rope over big rocks. All you have to do is slow down and be careful. It may be more difficult in Ranao than the previous trail, but you are rewarded with fantastic views over the mountains. You're on the way to your last destination once you have reached kilometer 8.5. But the most precipitous and difficult part of the climb is the last section up to the summit. As a result, you might need to crawl on your hands and knees to reach out for the highest point on Mount Kinabalu, the summit of Borneo at 4,095.2 meters, the lowest peak. Kinabalu.
Okay.
The dawn gradually rises over the horizon as you wait in the cold, illuminating the darkness with the light of a new day. I have watched the day unfold over an impressive view of the mountains, plateaus, and valleys that I have not seen before. Furthermore, under the clear weather, you can almost see Sabah's entire territory.
Parang may energy pa.
Nice.
Yeah.
After the victorious moment of summiting Lowe's Peak and snapping away photographs as memento, some climbers make a quick descent back to their huts in Panalaban for a quick breakfast before heading down to Timpohon Gate. Depending on the fitness and health condition of the climbers, it will take another 3 or 4 hours to descend. The fastest guy in Kinabalu.
Or is it in the world?
In the world, yeah, in the world. Whether the weather is good or bad, sunrises are beautiful. However, when you look at the sun and it peeks out of the horizon into the clouds flying over the hill, there's something special about it. The movement of the mist creates an unpredictable sunrise scene, and I'm convinced that it will also take your breath away. The descent could be quite rapid for some, but tough on the knees, and hikers must be mindful that the route can be slippery, because often the rain sets in during the late mornings. Ganda. Conquer Mount Kinabalu whenever you feel like it, because there is no wrong time to do it. You cannot make a mistake if you think you're only going to enjoy climbing Mount Kinabalu at a certain time of the year, or else you're going to miss a lot if you do that.
Okay.
For that, another hike for that. I was like, what?
What the fuck? You talking about the people that passed us?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
they were so
The
quick.
fact that they can do all of that and then still catch up to us is crazy.
Yeah.
If you want to climb Mount Kinabalu, there is no need for porters, but they are extremely helpful, and you are going to meet some great local people, and you will also help boost their economy. If you'd like a porter on the climb, just let your leader know and they can arrange everything. The porters are paid directly and in cash. The charges vary according to the amount of equipment you have, as well as a particular climbing route that you take. But your leader can tell you how much you should pay when you are there.
Road trip.
So, dito pa ibababa. Hari, pabukas nga nung taas. Para i-shoot ko. Here. See you in the US.
Paano i-tighten to? Tighten mo.
Ini si ferrata sudah. Woi.
Waiting for the bus.
Ay, masakit na sa arms! Sa arms!
Wait lang.